Shalom family, shalom. So this is a part of the video where I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about. That is essentially throwing people off. Okay. And so like family, a lot of times if you hear like rustling and things like that, it's literally me either holding my phone or sitting it down. For some reason when you screen record, it picks up on all these different sounds that normally you wouldn't pick up on or hear. But that's all it really is, family. But okay, so let's just dive into this Genesis 1 and 26. So as you all can see, it says God. My bad. It says and said God, let us make man in our image according to our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and over the birds, right? So as you can see, when you click into the Elohim, it just simply say God, the big one or the little one, right? You know, the little one is a deity, the big one supposed to be Yahweh, right? So that's what it means. And then when you go into the translation of it, right, where you see the NASB translation, then you get the different definitions, right? But as you can first see, it is singular, and then it switches into God's, and that's a possession because it's apostrophe s. So that's a possession of Yahweh, right? Because it's the big G, right? Also, you got the goddess, that's little godly gods, great judges. We could be judges, mighty rulers, shrine. Okay, so all in all, you know, that's nothing to get tripped up about. Instead of Elohim, it really should be like Elohim or Alayam. I believe I'm saying that correct. So that's simply what it is. It is actually singular. Okay, once again, like we know that the enemy plays tricks, right? We know that because they literally have God and Lord everywhere when they're really supposed to say what? Yahweh. It's supposed to have the name of our God in there, and it doesn't. So we already know they've been crafty. We already know this stuff. This is simple. We know that, right? Or it should say Adon, which means Lord. Okay, so we know this family. It's like this is stuff we already know, but sometimes it do take for a breakdown, or like you can see for yourself, and also go into the interlinear for yourself. That interlinear will help you to, first of all, to know what the word mean. It will show you what actually is supposed to be there sometimes, because like you can see, they added in these words, but it's not really supposed to be there. Okay, and it will let you know the context in which that word is being used too. Okay, so that's what the interlinear do. Is basically giving you that extra studying point that you need, right? So when you go into, I think I just wanted to let us make, but let me not think, let me know what I just clicked, because I just did it fast. Okay, yeah, so I wanted to let us make, right? Because this is really the part right here, and they say it's I-shah. So I guess that's I-shah or I-shah for the modern, right? Do in the language actually da. Make, I don't know what that word is yet. I will have to look that up. Because I'm still learning different words as well. So you got do and make. That is it. It is not plural. It's not us. It is singular. And if you read down, it's definitely basically being the context that it be used in is either feminine singular or masculine singular. So the context in which this word is being used is normally singular base. Okay, I think at one point it got plural, but that's all the way in Job. But yeah, go into the interlinear. You guys can look into this yourself. Okay, you know, sometimes you do have to go into something to know. You know, they say you do have to do that extra step of studying. And it's a lot, family. If you hear these loud old cars, I literally like where we live at now. All these cars are loud. I don't know. Maybe it's a Midwest thing. You all tell me in the comments. But yeah, all these cars are super loud. But these cars here are louder than Illinois, where I used to live. It's like, I don't get it. Everybody's muffler is loud. Anyway, not to get sidetracked on that. Then we got in our image. In our image, right? When you click in, lo and behold, what does it say? In image. In image. And then when you go down to the why do I keep wanting to say NSB? NASB translation is form, image, images, likenesses, phantom, right? So already, and I'm just clicking into the word. So I'm not making nothing up. I'm clicking into what is there. And when I click in, that's what pops up. It is the singular version of it. It's not the plural. If it was supposed to be plural, it will say it, right? So if anything, it would, and said, God made or make man in image. Like, to my, if I want to try to decipher it or try to decode it, like I said, I'm not trying to add or take away to the scripture. I'm just saying, like, with me looking into it, if I want to just try to break it down right quick on, probably I want to say, I'm not going to say that's 100% factual, but I know it don't say the plural. We've been seeing singular tense. So that's just the only real point that I wanted to make on that. Salak family. And let me go into the according to our likeness too. I just want to jump into that, right? You see it say likeness or similar to. It don't say are. It's not plural. It just say figure. Figures like. Figures resembling. Form, like, likeness, pattern, resembling, something resembling. Which resemble. Who resemble. Right? So that's the main point that I want to make with that. Let us make man in our image. And I think I wanted to go to the Genesis. Was it 2 and 3? Because you see how it say God said, but it's like Elohim. So just follow me. We're gonna keep going until it switches. Was it? It was supposed to be 2 and 3. I'm gonna keep going down. Oh, here you go. You see how it goes from, it say God, right? Elohim, right? And then when you keep going down, it say God, Elohim, right? Okay, in the day when they were created in the earth, yeah. Okay, that made, then boom, here you go. Then it say Elohim, yeah, and we know that's not the name. For anybody who, y'all know this is not a name. This is a deity. I think it's like an Egyptian deity. That 3068. That is not the name. It isn't. These people play games. And we see the games that they play. We see it. It's right here in our face. So it's like, yeah, we know these people play games. But also, like I say, if your trust is in Yahweh, He's going to give you that discernment. He's going to let you know what is of Him, what it isn't. What was the snare? What was the stumbling block? He will let you know that. Okay. We know that these people do things on purpose to trip you up. Because if you stumble and fall, a lot of times y'all don't get back up. Y'all just walk away. Like, yeah. It's like our people almost don't believe the Psalms 83. Like, yeah, all these nations, they name the nations in Psalms 83 of who work against you, okay? And what they want to do. It clearly says it. They don't want you to be a nation no more, okay? They want to get rid of you. It's quite obvious. So if a people want to get rid of you, I really think it wouldn't be anything they wouldn't do to do that. But that's why with Yahweh, with us turning to Yahweh, He is our power. So it shuts everything down. Everything. You ain't gonna be afraid of them no more, because that's the part of the curses. You ain't gonna be afraid of them. Of course, Yahweh might even soften their hearts and mind, to make things a little easier for you. or because we in captivity, we have to be around them and do commerce with them. You know what I'm saying? We waiting to be saved and redeemed, but Yahweh's gonna show up in your life. He's gonna protect you in every way of the sense, mentally, and it's gonna show up in the physical. Physically protect you and your mental, what you thinking about. A evil spirit ain't finna be put on you. A spirit of deep sleep gonna come up off of you, right? Because we once were in the spirit of deep sleep when we didn't know who we was and all of that, and being in the world doing whatever. That was the deep sleep. So what you turn to Yahweh, he's gonna give you that protection. He is our protection. He is our power. Y'all know Yahweh is everything to us. Our rock, our refuge. He give us strength. Okay, he give us courage. He give us confidence. Okay. He's our protector. He provides for us what we need, So, once again, if you're trusting in Yahweh fully and not in man, then yeah, I ain't gonna say some things. If Yahweh is for you, who could be against you, right? You will already see these things. You will see it. He will give you that insight. That's my point. Now, the Exodus 3:14. I'm gonna do that in another video. I'll do that later, because just to dive all into that, I would have to go into like the language and the name and pull up all these sources and all that. That's like a whole extra thing within itself. But I'm gonna just say this. For y'all saying, oh, actually I can't touch on it. So for y'all saying that hold on, my stuff gotta load. This stuff be blowing me. Alright, here we go. Now I'm gonna read this. This is funny how it's the verse of the day, but what I just said, right? My victory and honor come from Yahweh. He is the mighty rock where I am safe. Boom. There you go, y'all. Yahweh will keep you safe. Okay? Yahweh will protect you. Oh, but before I even go into the Exodus, let me read this to y'all, right? Because I know I was saying this in the first part about trusting in man. It says, this is what Yahweh says. I think this is the easy to read version. Just keep that in mind. This is a different app. Like I said, everything else is acting weird, so I'm just using my other apps now, and I have different settings. So for the Bible Gateway, I always put it on the easy to read. So it says, this is what Yahweh says. Bad things will happen to those who put their trust in people. Bad things will happen to those who depend on human strength. That is because they have stopped trusting Yahweh. They are like a bush in a desert where no one lives. It is in a hot and dry land. It is in bad soil. That bush does not know about the good things that Yahweh can give. Okay, then you keep going. And I started at Jeremiah 17:5. This is 7. But those who trust in Yahweh will be blessed. They know that Yahweh will do what he says. They will be strong like trees planted near a stream that send out roots to the water. They have nothing to fear when the days get hot. Their leaves are always green. They never worry. Even in a year that has no rain, they always produce fruit. Okay, so that basically definitely ties into what I'm saying. If you trust into Yahweh, so like Yahweh, you are straight. You're good. If you don't trust in Yahweh, that's where all these different issues and doctrines are coming from, because people are trying to seek man and not Yahweh. We're supposed to seek Yahweh. Okay. When he is your trust, you will be fine. Even when it looks like the road is getting rocky up ahead, if you have trust in him, not no faith. We don't do faith, we do trust. Because trusting is I know that I'ma be good. I know Yahweh gonna have my back. I know Yahweh will see me through the situation. That is trusting. Is knowing. All that blind faith stuff, that ain't, no. The faith is like a maybe. You know, it's not security. What Yahweh is our security. The stability. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna skip past that. I'm gonna just jump down to 10, right? But it say, but I am Yahweh, and I can look into a person's heart. I can test a person's mind and decide what each one should have. I could give each person the right payment for what they do. Okay, so that's very straightforward.